I think one of my favorite things about doing live streaming is the part where your camera goes, you don't have a memory card, and decides to stop working, which has never been a problem over the last 3 years of me streaming, but today it just will not operate without a memory card. That is just crossing a line. So thank you guys all so much for your patience and for hanging out. We're doing some Final Fantasy XIV today, which obviously doing it more along this normal time. Although, is this the normal time? That's a question for the scholars. We're going to be going only for 3 hours today, so we're going to have to try and book it. We're going to be doing the melee DPS role quest. We're going to be going through the MOONFIRE FAIRE and doing a little bit of the summer event. And then if there's any time left over at the end, I'm thinking we're probably going to run normals, because the normal raids are things that do give us actually time-locked rewards, and I do want to keep getting those, and I still haven't done them because my schedule is my own. I'm the master of my own fate, and everything is going swimmingly. Also, the YouTube simulcast is back. I am sorry about the fact there were a couple of days where we didn't do the YouTube simulcast while we were trying to figure out what the heck was going on with our audio. The audio should be good going forward, and so we will get those Twitch streams uploaded over there ASAP. So yeah. All of that being said, let's rock and roll. Yes, we do have the Final Fantasy XIV slideshow on shuffle, and that's because I wanted to broadcast to people some of the new artworks and designs that Bo had put up, but unfortunately I overestimated the OBS built-in slideshow system, and it was bad, so I need to go through and fix that. Honestly, we'll probably just do the new slides because the Tural ones have been here for a hot second, but I didn't think to focus test any of that because I just assumed it would be fine. And variable question on whether or not it was. But it is good to see you, Clary, JR, Mesfia. Red Rebecca, thank you so much for re-upping your Prime sub with us for 10 ding-dang months. What the heck? I appreciate that. All the Primers who re-up their Prime subs, my heroes. But yeah. It was fine. I was displeased with it because, and this feels like something that perhaps is maybe too much for me to hope for. If you were going to do a slideshow and you were going to randomize the distribution of the images in the slideshow, ostensibly you would just have it set up that each slide would only show once until every single slide in the slideshow had been seen. That does not feel like a wild request on my behalf, but no, I guess that's too hard to figure out, and instead it just randomly rolls a die every time, and if it's a duplicate, sucks to be you, I guess. So it's fine. I promise I will not always be a big whinger, but it's been, oh boy, time and I are best friends. I've always got copious amounts of time to do everything. You just want to get rid of the oil lamp slides? God, JR, you don't know how right you are. Reminds you of your old MP3 player that seemed to favor certain songs when shuffled. It feels like it should not be a difficult request to be like, okay, when I do something, like, I don't know. And you know what it is? I actually do know. It's modern conveniences are incredible. And so if you were going to do something in a video editor or something that has more recent updates and is a paid product, a lot of those modern conveniences are sort of just built in and assumed. And OBS sure is a free software that I sure am taking advantage of, huh? So there you go. But we were doing some of the melee DPS role quests last time. Kyuki doesn't have great vision for a distance. And so last time we got Kyuki some glasses, and now she is the best huntress who ever was. Because it's really easy to get used to your glasses if you've never had them before. You can get used to it at the drop of a hat. Time pressure. Yeah, I know. Time to go back to Fraps. Absolutely not, JR. Moonfire Fair is back. Guy who isn't in Costa del Sol. I was thinking that Moonfire Fair would probably be a better clickbait title. So if you're here because you wanted to see Moonfire Fair, I've conned you. This is me. I'm a con artist. I don't know if I can properly describe this feeling to you. After so long, I don't feel like someone pretending to be a hunter. Finally, I don't feel like a burden. As soon as I catch even a whiff of Samidare's trail, we stop him for good. When that moment arrives, please lend me your strength, for one last time. Together we'll retrieve the cocoon and return it to my village. The Dreamweave cocoon in this instance. A hunter true. Kyuki is eager to discuss new developments with you. Your timing could not have been more impeccable, Elish. A person claiming to be an acquaintance of yours stopped by just moments ago, wishing to have a word. About Samidare, no less. They're presently waiting in my room, so give me just a moment and I'll bring them here. Also, in terms of the things that I have recently and newly discovered, I am pretty sure in Endwalker you were not able to meld Piety unless you were specifically melding it onto a healer item. Because I feel like I made this shitpost back then as well. But now you can meld Piety no matter what. And I'm not gonna lie, the desire for me to meld Piety onto all of my paladin shit and like spell speed, very high. You look well, Elish. Forgive me for eschewing pleasantries, but there is an urgent matter I wish to discuss. Is this us wondering how we can tell whether or not it's Sirena? Sure. When we first met in Reunion, what did you purchase at the market? I don't remember that. What did we eat the night before our trial in Bardam's Meadow? I also don't remember that. What did we eat the night before our trial in Bardam's Meadow? I believe we feasted on gulo gulo meat. I literally could not tell you if that is accurate or not. You and Hien competed to see who could bring back the Greater Hall. No memories. Sure, fun, fantastic. It would seem you, too, have grown wary of imposters. Then we can proceed straight into the heart of the matter. You appeared in Mol Ilo a few days ago, claiming Hien had been driven to madness, that he was assembling an army in Doma with plans to conquer the Azam Steppe. Fair enough, I guess. I mean, he tried it on the Doma side, why not on the other? For a blessing, we'd already received word from a Doman envoy that an agitator was mimicking others, and saw the ruse for what it was. Unfortunately, when we attempted to capture them, the impostor transformed into a sheep and disappeared among the bands grazing on the plains. When I informed our friends in Doma of the incident, I was told you have been using Kugane as a base to track down the perpetrator, and thought it best I apprise you of this happening. Samidare, he won't relent. His schemes won't end until we make them end. You may discover a clue as to his whereabouts in Reunion. If anyone in the steppe has seen him, that is where they will be. Now, I must alert the other tribes to this threat. May the winds speed your way. Oh, Sirena. Off to the Azam Steppe, then. With any luck, someone in Reunion will have insight to offer. How to get booted from your static in one easy step. Now, I'm not saying, JR, that if my static is too much of a coward of the power behind Paladin spell speed, that I wouldn't respect my static. But also... And it's good to see you, Enderfriend. Do not sweat it. I know the change up back and forth between for 7 p.m. EST start time and 8 p.m. EST start time is a little annoying and frustrating. There's just a couple of things that we're trying with various degrees of success and failure, I would say. But yeah. Conflict? Not despite the normal quarrels between tribes. Certainly no disputes on the scale you speak of. But I have heard rumors that Magni has been sneaking out from the Dawn Throne. Where could he be going, and to do what, I wonder? Very funny, actually. What could Magni be up to, I wonder? If... Oh no. Oh no, did Samudare shapeshift into Magni? Our little son? Someone stirring up trouble. A quarrel among the tribes is as common as the rising sun. Not a day goes by without it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have goods to sell. Kindly continue your inquiries elsewhere. Stories of quarrels in this land are as common as grazing sheep. Perhaps someone else can help you. Conflict is forbidden in Reunion. This is known. As for my tribe, all is at peace. I have heard a rumor of interest, however. It seems Magni of the Orinir has been behaving strangely of late. Perhaps that is related to the matter you are investigating? Oh, little son. Were you able to learn anything of interest? I also heard the rumors pertaining to this Magni. One person even stated they saw him headed towards a place called Bardam's Metal not long ago. Perhaps his is the form Samudare has chosen to take on? Because Magni could unironically just be behaving strangely, right? Because Magni is perpetually on the quest for his... Oh, I will never remember the correct term. His soulmate is basically what it comes down to. His Nama. Thank you, JR. Whatever the case may be, we'll find the answer at Bardam's Metal. We can't allow Samudare's depravities to go on any longer. Steel yourself, for when next we face him, we're putting an end to all of this. Good, you're ready. Once the battle begins, there's no telling which form Samudare might take. An eminent warrior, a fearsome beast, or worse. He's also shown more scrupulous behavior in his preparations of late. Whatever his form, we would do best to assume that he has thoroughly studied its strengths and will use them to full effect. Yet I am not the feeble hunter I was before. Together with your martial might and my exacting eye, we will defeat him. What do you think the over-under is on Kyuki having a, my glasses! I can't see anything without my glasses moment. At long last, Itoka shall have her vengeance, and my village shall see the cocoon returned. I feel like Sadhu is the imposter in this situation. Yeah. This is... okay. So good news, bad news, lads. If you haven't done the melee DPS role quests, there is a shapeshifter who shapeshifts into the myriad characters around Authard, Hingashi, things like that. So chances are good that Sadhu is a fake here. If Sadhu isn't a fake, we'll find out, right? My beautiful, bright sun, I would bask in your warmth till my flesh returns to the earth. Has the feral dog gone rabid? You speak these honeyed words to lure me into your cot, only to slit my throat as I sleep. Oh, Magni. Hush, fool. I am your Nama. Though we've had our disagreements in the past, I've come to understand my actions were born of love. Okay. Yet only now that I am forced to wed do I realize this. Despite my shame, I wish to confess my feelings before it's too late. Wed? A Dotharly beast like you? To who? To what? Yeah, okay. Hien of Doma. By becoming kin, he seeks to leverage the influence of the Dotharl to claim dominion over the steppe. The Doman knows no shame. Magni! Very well. I will consider your proposal. Far-fetched though it may be, I cannot overlook the possibility that you are my Nama. Magni, how is that your takeaway from this situation? But first, we must gather our warriors. The Doman's impudence cannot go unpunished. We march for Doma come morrow's dawn. Here's the thing, though. I was thinking about all of the people of the Azam Steppe, and I was like, who could possibly be stupid enough to fall for this shit? And well... That's not Sadhu. You? What are you doing here? Is it not obvious? They are spies of Doma, come to quash any thought of resistance. You must kill them, quickly. But he is the Kagan. Hell yeah. Poor Magni. Literally unable to catch a break in any capacity. You two are quite this persistent pair. I had hoped to strike at your backs from the shadows, but now you forced my hand. I will select from my repertoire the greatest warriors I have witnessed, and use their strength to give you the death you so crave. Okay, is he going to transform into us? Unbound, Silver Tongue Samadare, sure. Beginning with her. With Itoka? Yeah, okay. How dare you! When my arrow pierces your breast, Itoka will finally know peace. Don't you remember he became Kagan about 10 days ago during the Doman Liberation? Fio! So they obviously all have lines. There was something about, you know, him trying to leverage the fact that he's wearing Itoka's face right now. With this artifact, her mastery is mine to wield. Sure. Even her command over beasts, now come forth and swarm my foes. Thunderswarm. Okay. It is weird. Do you think they just purposefully reused, the frickin' Rathalos situation? The Monster Hunter trial? The like code for the arena, I should say. I shall borrow the might of the brutish Oranir. No, Magni, my sweet boy! Can I stun you out of it? No, I cannot. Not scuttle about no more. Oh! Home gang! Now to deliver the coup de grace with that Dotharli devil. Referring to Sadio, sure. Okay. So we're back to the... Okay. You've seen these mechanics before, you get it. Are these the same ones from, when we did the, like, little console? So be it, I will assume her form. Okay. Ooh, shit! Tremble before the mighty auspice. Okay. Oh, I do not have arm's length. That was my bad. Fox flare. Not gonna lie, completely dodged that mechanic by accident. Roar feels like a raid wide. Ninefold curse. Okay. I shall drink deep of the ambient aether and render you to ash. I don't... Uh-huh. Such baleful energy will be in trouble if we don't do something quick. I do not remember. Is this a... Like, should I be understanding this? Well, I'll just go ahead and use the sand mitt there. You survive? He's winded, now's our chance. Can't help but notice I don't have a limit break, Yuki. So long as I have this power, my victory is assured. Interesting that he still hasn't transformed into the Warrior of Light. We don't get the Frey situation. No! But now she has glasses. And everyone knows if you put on your glasses, they give you plus 50 accuracy. Damn. Hey, Kyuki, have you heard of Witch Drop Point? There's some heretics I need to push off a cliff. And I think you would be perfect for it. Do not give the, like, knocked out. That man should be bleeding out. Hold on. Itoka, it's finally done. What am I doing here? I feel as though I have just woken from the strangest dream. Well, you see... This cowardly cur assaulted you from behind and knocked you unconscious. You have shown the sun disgrace this day. You will feel his scorn impressed upon your flesh. You shall forget the warmth of his radiance. In the shadow will you scream, yet none will hear. Prepare yourself. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Death would have been too good a fate for him. He deserves to spend the rest of his days feeling the weight of his crimes. Now we've honored Itoka's memory and reclaimed the cocoon. No words can express my gratitude, Elish. I can finally go home, but my community awaits our foremost hunter's triumphant return. What expression will come over their faces when the village disgrace arrives instead? I don't know if I can bear to see. Yeah, JR, before Samadare becomes a reoccurring villain in the same way that, what's his bucket? The scientist, the, like, Garlean scientist who did the soul separation magic is. Are Elish's earrings swinging? No, I just forgot that the glamour plate for the suit apparently doesn't have the Emperor's earrings to hide them, so I guess enjoy Vanguard Earrings of Slaying. I was trying to get up to 690 last night. Arena from Bardam's Metal first boss. Yeah, but it's also the Great Hunt arena, which is actually how I remember it from trying to solo farm Rathalos on Paladin and failing. Yeah, the little Unsol. Exactly. Thanks. They would have had to program different mechanics for each melee class for him to be the Warrior of Light, probably, so they didn't bother. Fair enough. You swear to God, Koji was crying that the arrow couldn't go in the butt? Yeah, I can see it. We'll catch it, Clary. Oh, you guarantee they're all coming back for the finale and you will scream in anger? Oh, good. Alis, the scientist, thank you. Wait, no. Is Alis the scientist for, soul separation? In which case, I'm thinking of a different scientist. Who's the, like, L boy? Logain or something. Our journey to reclaim the Dreamweave cocoon has come to an end at long last. Would that I could return home in high spirits. As I recall, you said Shashepia is the one who requested your help, yes? Let us make the journey back to Tuliolal and report to her all that has happened. Alis Mal Asina is the boss in Alamigo. What's the name of the boy from the Tower of Babel? Luge, the Final Fantasy IV cameo guy for the Hildebrand quests. Thank you, Fio. Man, we played Final Fantasy IV and I couldn't even remember Luge's name. He had a pretty small role in 4, though, didn't he? Or do I just have a terrible memory? He was just a random boss. You're back. Were you able to retrieve the Dreamweave cocoon? Itoka isn't with you? Kyuki, thank goodness you're alive. May her soul rest in the cocoon's embrace. I can't believe Itoka is gone. I guess it makes sense for each individual group to have different rituals and ways of venerating their relative artifacts. It is weird to think that when people pass away, that their souls go into the Dreamweave cocoon. But I guess there's probably something in here about like capturing a likeness being something akin to capturing someone's soul, etc. And also, again, the weird similarities between Tural, Vidral, and dragons proper, right? Yes, our village's greatest hunter is lost to us, while its greatest failure survives. Here, take the cocoon back where it belongs, home. I have no right to return. Don't be ridiculous. You are a child of the forest. You are our dear sister. You can always, always come home. The entire village has been worried sick about you. We all saw how crestfallen you were, so when you suddenly disappeared, we feared you took your life. For 3 days and 3 nights, we scoured land and water to find you. Yet look at you now, Kyuki. Not only are you hale and whole, but you have reclaimed the cocoon too. I'm sure that Itoka's spirit, hunting in the forest above, is smiling down at you with pride. The fact that Shashepia does not have the same moment that Kyuki had over the glasses is fine. We're all fine about this. And she would much rather you take up her mantle and protect the village than wallow in guilt over her death. Nothing escapes your gaze now, after all. Isn't that right? How do you know? Thank you, Shishepia. It's settled. You will return home with me, and finally our village can breathe a sigh of relief. And it would be remiss of me not to thank you properly, Elish. For assisting Kyuki in reclaiming the Dreamweave cocoon, you have my heartfelt gratitude. I was little more than a liar and a hypocrite when we first met. But during our time together, I discovered that I'm so much more than that. That with the right tools, even I could become a hunter worthy of following in Itoka's footsteps. I'm truly grateful to you for helping me to see that. Farewell for now, Elish. I hope that one day our paths may cross again. They worship the artifacts. They have no knowledge of the ethereal sea or anything like that. That's fair. But also, it didn't feel like that was the same thing for the tank roll quest, right? Like, it felt like they worshipped the narwhal and that the artifact was simply the closest that they could get to it. But I guess we haven't had a lot of conversation about the Tural Vidral that made the Dreamweave cocoon. Okay. I do want to grab another quest here while I'm in Tural. So our options are between magical DPS and healer, which JR, you said that the healer was pretty rough, right? So maybe we should save healer for last, or maybe we should just get healer out of the way. You didn't enjoy healer as well. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. While view count is low, let's knock out healer. In the sting of things. Night-Pine's gaze is transfixed upon the clouds, until he spies you. What business do you have with me? Ah, my apologies. You were Brook Evu's guest, were you not? I am Night-Pine. Yepani? And I have journeyed far from the northern valleys of Shak Tural to reach this grand city. Tell me, traveler, what is your name? Oh, I have a monocle on. Elish. Rest assured I shall remember it. A shame that we must meet under these unfortunate circumstances. My village's prized possession was among the treasures stolen by the passage of the Unbound. It is known as the Heart Sting, and the soul of a dread scorpion, one of the Tural Vidral, is sealed within. The creature once hunted its prey using an array of toxins produced within its body, and was a menace to all. Those granted the Heartsting's gift may wield this fearsome power as they see fit. We believe the thieves have already taken it across the ocean to Eorzea, and it will doubtless wreak havoc in the wrong hands. Thus, I seek a healer to remedy any harm wrought by the Heartsting's toxins in that faraway land. I won't mince words, you are precisely the sort of man I seek, and we must act quickly to avoid the worst. Will you lend us your aid? Aiding those in need is what I do best. You have my gratitude. To the matter at hand, then. While I was making inquiries here in Tuliolal regarding the thieves' whereabouts, some Eorzean merchants told me a rather intriguing tale. Specifically, those returning from Limsa Lominsa bring fell tidings, tales of able-bodied men and women suddenly losing their vision. Oh man, it's time for me to go make eye drops. An all too familiar account, as the Heart Sting allows mastery over all manner of poisons. including those that inflict temporary blindness. A great deal of training is required to properly utilize the Scorpion's gifts, but the blinding toxin is one of the simplest to wield. It seems to me the brigands are the masterminds of these strange incidents, harnessing the treasure's power for their own nefarious ends. Oh no! Bad guys in Limsa Lominsa say it isn't so! It's good to see you, Waffles. Hey, yeah. We're not doing all of the healer quest. I've only got White Mage to 96. But we're picking it up right now. Loash Kana, the village elder's daughter, makes for Limsa Lominsa in pursuit of the Heart Sting. I intended to set sail with her, but my foot was badly injured by a strange mechanical doll during the thieves' ambush. What? Loash Kana insisted that I remain here to recover, and she would not take no for an answer. I must ask that you cross the sea in my stead and provide Loash Kana your aid. Considering that our enemy wields deadly poisons, the danger is too great for her to face alone. Based on when she departed, I presume she's arrived at her destination by now. She boarded a merchantman captained by a woman named Balbrida, who is primarily based in Limsa Lominsa. She may be able to help you locate Loash Kana. Okay, not gonna do that now, though. The real reason why we've done all of this, although it is good that we will be back in Limsa Lominsa, is just to get it out of the way. And now, we can knock out... I guess let's do Pugilist, because that's my lowest level. Doing all right. How goes things? Things are pretty good, Waffles. I will say I am... I don't know. There's like a mild background hum of frustration, but that's just with regards to, you know, me trying to do content creation as a profession. Other than that, doing totally fine. I did have a brain blast earlier today where I was like, oh my god, the 4 vigils of Ishgard are Dusk in Western Coerthis, Steel and Stone in Central, and then the Dawn Vigil in Coerthis Eastern Highlands. Obviously, Dawntrail, Dawn Vigil, the next variant dungeon has to be set in Ishgard, which is just truly nothing. It's truly the biggest nothing sandwich I have ever come up with. But I was like, please let this be true. Come on, please. So, you know, I have some slight hope for Ishgardian lore there. And I've been working on a little side project with regards to some Ishgard stuff, but that's because I literally have one track my brain ever goes on, and it is that. So there you go. Yeah, just to get the XP. It's negligible, right? It's like 3,000 XP, big whoop. But yeah, that's a nice umbrella. Thanks, Sabata. There are some wild umbrellas. I do use this one. I'll be honest with you, I've got some complaints about it. Because I have literally complaints about everything, all the time. But I do think that the umbrella is slightly too small. There are some other umbrellas that you can get. And I don't feel anything about most of them, I'll be real with you. The Fat Cat umbrella is cute. But every time I look at the Fat Cat, I just think it's a void scent. And that really messes me up. Bomb Parasol is fine. I have no real notes for it other than it's not necessarily Elish's vibe. Sebo Tender Parasol is cute. But again, not really Elish's vibe. And then you know, There are a couple like with like more sort of ornate designs upon them, but like pretty mid. I think the real issue is with the umbrella is that you don't hold it in the right spot, so you end up getting wet on your back. It's a very fair point, but yeah. Like, they're fine. I just don't have anything positive to say about them. Like, I don't have anything negative to say about them. I just have nothing to say about them at all. And then these cheerful checkered are all exactly the same except for the colors. Also, it was good to see you, Winter. Sorry, I was massively distracted by, you know, doing odds and ends earlier, but yeah. Ugh. You can buy the new lacy ribbon parasol for the low, low price of 700k. I don't know. I don't know that I'd be willing to. 700k is quite low, though, yeah. Why do you feel like could be better just means could be sluttier? How dare you on an FK? What I mean by could be better is could be just like one normal solid color. But yeah. Just wear your yellow raincoat and rubber boots. You joke, Sabada? But you absolutely could. Oh, training, please. Oh, I'm in hell. Rainbow, I see. It's like, it's called something. Like a rain hood raincoat. You literally can have, like, a big raincoat. Right? So there you go. Bish bash bosh. I don't know about the boots, though. I imagine that has to be under Leatherworker or something, but yeah. You think you could offer a bit of a brain blast? As far as we know, Reacher doesn't have his own brood of dragons, having chosen the people of Radzat Han and his sister as his family. Odds are that the dragons that are called forth to help Tuliolal are either from one of the Coerthan broods or Mericidia. I'm 100% there with you, Waffles. Not only do I think it is likely that they are from the Dravanian Horde, right? Because the Dravanian Horde is again comprised of, obviously Hraesvelgir, Nidhogg's, and Radotuskers, two of whom are now without their head, right? Radotuskers have been without theirs for over 1,200 years, but Nidhogg's has suffered a much more recent loss, right? And probably could use with the stabilizing presence of Ritra. But Waffles, I'm right there with you, 1,000%. Oh, the beach outfit, not the umbrella. Gotcha, yeah. If the lesser dragons were called from Hraesvelgir's broods, then the Ishgardians and Dravanian dragons may have played a role in protecting Tuliolal. Waffles? Okay. We have to go on a very quick break because there's literally nothing I can do to stop this upcoming ad break because I am out of snoozes because I use it too regularly. But unironically, I have been like trying to rack my brain for why an Ishgardian Inquisitor would go out to Tural, and it is truly the most cobbled together narrative of like, well, maybe if the dragons aren't there, and then like Ishgard is trying to find out what's going on, and then like maybe there will be talks between the Ishgardians, because like even though Ishgard and the Dravanian Horde are not allies, they are on relatively better terms than they have been for the last 1,200 years. So like, and just like, I'm right there with you, Waffles, 1,000%. But yeah, we will be right back, and when we return, it's gonna be MOONFIRE FAIRE. Did the clickbait title work? You'll have to let me know. See you all soon. Be right back! Okay, and we're back. The rain has stopped, and that's an indication that it is time to do MOONFIRE FAIRE, which, theoretically, I don't even know what the over-under is. Like, if you want to talk about immersion breaking, here's the great news. In terms of, like, everything that could be, like, nonsensical and out there, MOONFIRE FAIRE has always been one of those ones. Like, all of the holiday events have always been a little wacky, so I do not have great hopes with regards to what this event will be, but we'll try and bring it back, we'll try and relate it. And they're always a ton of fun because, weirdly enough, some of the most satisfying and rewarding times to pay attention to the NPCs are during the event quests, because it's almost as if the writers know that the event quests won't be there for a really long time, so they don't need to worry about other people's purview, and then they actually put in interesting connected plots about all the other characters and things like that. So always a bit of a spin of the roulette wheel. Fire red, beast green. Moyaru is scouring the aft castle for any sun-beaten souls who might not have heard about this year's MOONFIRE FAIRE. Do my eyes deceive me, or do I spy a familiar face who looks like he could do with some proper summer recreation? That's right, the sun's rays are out in full force, and so is our beloved MOONFIRE FAIRE. These days, the event doubles as free promotion for the Adventurers Guild, you know. The brave and bold show off their heroics, and afterwards, the fair guests flock to the guild in droves to hire them. But the real star of the show is the acclaimed Eorzean Nimble Warrior course, bringing in hundreds upon hundreds of new challengers. I hate the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course. At any rate, we could really use more help out there, so if perchance I've piqued your interest, I suggest you ship out to Costa del Sol and speak to our chief chaperone, Hermega. Do we have... No, we do not. I didn't actually mean to click on that. I wanted to click on nothing, but that's fine. Excuse me. Costa del Sol being the, official checkpoint for, did you want to do a beach-themed event? It's going to be here. Very funny. Even if Estinian... Sorry, just circling back to one thing super fast. Even if Estinian was married to Vritra, or the dragons in general, I guess. Because, technically there's the whole Dragon Rider stuff. Even if that were the case, which I'm not saying it is, Estinian is no longer the Azure Dragoon, so, what's his connection to Ishgard anymore, you know what I'm saying? You think you can retire from that? Okay. $137. I have all the tracers, so there's no point in me buying any of those. I have sparklers. I have too many pinwheels. I do not have any bouncing bomb balloons. So that, of course, means that I will buy 3 of them. Elish, now there's a sight for sore eyes. Did Mayaru Moyaru send you out here to lend a hand? This year, the event's shaping up to be a thrill for visitors and staff alike. Allow me to give you a brief outline of what we have planned. It is still bizarre to me that the most recognition that you will get in Final Fantasy XIV is from the holiday events. You know what I mean? In case the screaming and splashing hadn't given it away, we've brought back the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course, with all of its explosive challenges intact. And if the summer sun gets to be too much, grant yourself a refreshing reprieve by enjoying an icy treat or playing with the polar bears. Remember when people thought that was, you know, a commentary on a particular other game studio? Even better, this year we've added a little Far Eastern flair with these hand fans. They're called Uchiwa, and they drive away evil spirits, or so I'm told. To ensure their authenticity, we hired an expert in the art of the festival to craft us 100 crates of them. And what color could be more fitting for Moonfire than bright, blazing red? Seeing as the origins of the events can be traced back to the bombard hunts of the years past, I say Uchiwa are a perfect fit for the spirit of the occasion, and judging from the sizable crowds, I'm far from the only one. The downside, of course, is that we presently find ourselves ill-equipped to manage a turnout of this magnitude. Personally, I'd like to bolster our security cadre if we can. Last year, they had a similar thing, right? About how you were supposed to be a part of the security, but there was one kid who, like, dressed up in a, like, Super Sentai outfit, and, like, that was the way that he was, like, administering, like, security, which was very funny. You did notice they added a lot more animation to these cutscenes, so that budget and new model bones are really getting some use. I was thinking about this a lot the other day, like, the fact that Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 used to have a lot more, like, mo-capped things, and, like, whether or not, like, the idea of adding more bones for better animation is, like, hubris on behalf of Creative Business Unit 3. A real Icarus flying close to the sun thing. As it stands, none of us would be able to leave our posts in the event of a serious emergency. So given the fortuitous timing of your arrival, could I ask you to... Monster! Ah! Did she say monster? Damn it, all the people are starting to panic. Please, Ellis, you've got to help us. I'll stay here and try to keep the crowd calm. You head north and find that woman. Ooh! Oh my god, is that the Felicitous Furball? This festival will surely offer us. The island cries out for chaos, and I intend to deliver. These are the guys from your island sanctuary. Well, theoretically, these are the guys from the island sanctuary. I guess in practice they could be literally anyone. But alright, yeah. The monster was just here, I swear it. It was leering at me from behind that rock, making these off-kilter little motions, and then it ran off to the east. I thought for certain it would come over here and... Oh, I feel faint. I need to go lie down. Is it just going to be Ultros again? Wait, oh, I came the wrong way. But this is the, glad I could make the trip. It wouldn't be summer without the Moonfire Faire. Is this Chloe? No, not Chloe. Chloe? And then the polar bears were from a previous event. Which the polar bears even had one of those, like, silly little animations. In search of ice to make frozen treats, the confectioner Nakeke traveled to an isle in the northern seas where she encountered this hulking creature. A bite of her sweets was all it took for it to follow her back to Eorzea, where it subsequently grew fond of you. You're never too big for sweets. Zoe, Chloe, and the orphan Makote child. This one is... Zoe, and pink hair is the orphaned one? But yeah. I did not fully understand the events as they were going around back then. Okay, wait, sorry, hold on, clues. Sweaty guest. Damn, I didn't stand a chance against that thing. You should have seen it. I was minding my own business out there, practicing my steps. Okay, I was trying to figure out whether or not I knew who this was. When suddenly that thing showed up out of nowhere to challenge me to a dance-off. Then, after it utterly trounced me, it raced off again. Would that I could tell you where or even which direction. Although, come to think of it, I believe I saw something fall from its body. Well, it doesn't matter much to me anymore. I can hear summer's call, and it must be heeded. To the ocean with me. Whatever fell off that thing, you'll find it lying over there if you think it will help your search. Literally, what is happening? Ah, okay. Budafoin is one of my favorite Adventurers Guild lads. He is a guy who's like kind of obsessed with gold. Classic trope, you get it. But like the thing that I really like about him is that like he has become like, you know how we talk about the Scions like A team? The Scion A team is like you know, Orion J, Fancred, all the big namers. And then there's the B team, and the B team is like you know, like Hori Boulder and his brother Ocker, Coltonet? I can't remember if that's right. Or Coltone. Baudafone is like basically what passes for the A team of the Adventurers Guild that is not you. And I do like him. I've got a soft place in my heart for him. Aha! There he is! Glad as ever to see you again, Elish. Hermega told us you might be in need of urgent assistance, so here we are. We heard reports of a green monster running amok. Have you learned anything in the way of a clue? It dropped something, did it? Looks to be a needle by my reckoning. Is it a sabotender? It's obvious we're dealing with an inebriated weaver. We're obviously Cactuar, right? My spirit bond? It's like level 30 and lower. Pink-haired was the orphan. Thank you, Waffles. Cactuars in Lenosha, of all places? Surely they would struggle to survive so far removed from their native habitat of Thanalan. Wow. What could possibly be the inspiration? The incredible sandy deserts of Thanalan? The incredible sandy beach of Lenosha? ARR material always sells for a decent amount because of relics. Listen. I am so sorry about this. Madame Mameja, if I'm not mistaken, was it not Master Gegeruju? Never know how to do this. Himself who invited you out to Costa del Sol? Yes, I traveled all the way from Ul'dah at the summons of my friend Gegeruju. Do we think Mameja is a member of the Syndicate? Why do I hate optimization? Wirebone, my I have a retainer chock-a-block full of a Realm Reborn materia. And naturally, I couldn't bear the thought of my dear pets missing out on the fun and festivities, so I brought them along with me. Not for a moment did I ever think they would act out like this. You have my deepest apologies. They were perfect angels when we stopped in to see Gegaruju. He even gave them treats. But the moment I stepped away for a drink, they went mad, and poor Gegaruju couldn't rein them in. By the time I got back, they were gone. I swear to you, this has never happened before. I mean, cactuars are so mild. You can grab them as pets in Monster Hunter, so... Well, that would certainly explain how a cactuar ended up in Lenosha. Regardless, if your pets pose a danger to the fairgoers, we may have to subdue them by force. No, please! I've raised them since they were pups. They'd never hurt a fly. Sabotenders are puppies? I don't fancy the prospect myself, but what other option is there? Given that the Moonfire Fair would have no venue were it not for Master Gegaruju, I'd obviously prefer if we didn't upset a dear friend of his. Yes, termination should be a last resort. Let us first attempt to capture them. A sensible plan, should things turn violent, would only frighten the attendees. This calls for a more subtle approach. Just the three of us, perhaps? Indeed, I would see the situation sorted swiftly that we might return to the fair. If we work quickly, we may manage to find it before it escapes the bounds of Costa del Sol. Thus I propose we split up. Elish, my friend, will you search the west side of the island? Man, I do still feel sad about, like, the lack of Adventurers Guild stuff that comes up in MSQ. Because, like, I like the Adventurers Guild. I think they're really neat. It's because I have 3 inventory slots. That is my fault for buying these bouncing bomb balloons. But anyways. Worry not, my friend. I have this area well in hand. You should take your search westward. Just normal things. What's an Adventurers Guild? Is it like a cheap diner? Soju! Also, Alpha and Omega. Where could it have gone? You'd think a cavorting cactuar would be hard to miss here in Lenosha. Yeah, I freaking love these events. I think they're so cute. Cavorting cactuar. Dang. He's losing it. Did you find something? Are we going to use the fan to cool him off? Is that the entire premise? Moonfire is your favorite because it's the best one to fool around with friends. Beach G poses, watching each other eat shit in the tower, fireworks. Honestly, Moonfire Fair is very cute. Did you find something? It appears he did. But how are we going to capture it? I've never seen a cactuar look so dangerous. Is it just me, or is it radiating an aura of pure malice? I've never seen the poor thing like this either. Come to think of it, Gegaruju told me it seemed to him as though they were possessed. If it's that the Cactuar is too hot, I have some criticisms, but it's fine. An extreme Dance Dance Revolution announcer voice. I don't know what that is, Waffles, but you're not an ordinary fella. In that case, perhaps the aura is an evil spirit. If only we could purify it somehow. What that thing needs is an exorcism. Listen. Of course! In the Far East, they use Ichiwa to ward off evil spirits, right? Maybe our festival fans would work. In that case, allow me to do the honors. Wow. Evil spirit begone. Uchi wasoi. Don't know how to say anything. Cactuar has an amazing dance move combo. Oh wow. It was literally... Wait, hold on. It's not literally that the Cactuar was possessed by an evil spirit. Because the bombs are also void sent, right? Well, that was easy. Shall we head back for drinks? Terribly sorry to interject, but I think there's been a misunderstanding. That's only one of my dear Cactuars. I'm still missing the other 6. I do appreciate you finding Cacti, of course, but I'm worried about Cactio and Cactina and Cactistifer and... Wait, so when you said pets, you brought 7 Cactuars to Lenosha? It is concerning, then, that we scoured every inch of the island and only found one. It appears we will have to take our search to the mainland. Very well. Let us take our Uchiwa and find these Cactuars, that we might ease them of their torment. Cactristifer genuinely made me feel like I was having a, episode. Waffles, what did you just realize? You learned the emote Uchiwa Sho was shoy. Good. 6 more? Ugh. Oh, I'm glad to have Cacti back, and hail of mine to boot. Those fans are sure to work their magic on the rest of my dearies. I genuinely do not know how to say that word, Wirebone, yeah. Festival Fan Frenzy. Moonfire Fair chaperone Bodafoin is prepared to help you track down a half-dozen wayward Cactuars. I take it you're ready to begin. In that case, let us review our objective. First, we must seek out these Cactuars. As soon as one is located, placate it with a gust from your Uchiwa, then bring it back here. You, my friend, are in charge of searching the southwestern cliffside. Okay. Wash Oi. Okay. You will share what you realized after this quest is done. It's dumb but kind of clever. Interesting. Okay. Cavorting Cactuar. The Cactuar is dancing like a plant possessed, but a refreshing Uchiwa Shoy ought to do the trick. Interesting. Man. What could that possibly mean? What if I try slash la dance? Yeah. I forgot. Ladies day dance? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have done the trick. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know that was the shorthand for that wire bone. Man, how are we gonna help the cactuar who has been possessed? Oh, you know what we could do? If we scare the spirit possessing the cactuar, then maybe it'll leave it alone. No, it's not that. What if we pray for them? I don't have the Kojin Pray Wirebone. I actually haven't done those Allied Society quests yet. Okay, it's not slash pray. Man, what could it be? The toughie. We could pay our respects slash respect. Man, if only they gave us some sort of a hint about what we're supposed to do for these. They're tough. Slash gratuity, of course. That's how you fix all your problems. I don't have slash gratuity, so I haven't done the Namazu quests. Oh, you know what? All Saints Charm. We'll cast a magic spell. That'll fix it. Oh, weird. What are we supposed to do here? Guess the cactuar is staying possessed. Yeah. Soft locked on the MOONFIRE FAIRE. Oop. Our Warrior of Light is all smiley while doing it. Alright, we'll have to look at the next one. The cactuar appears to have snapped out of it, whatever it may have been. Do all cactuar have a single needle to represent each eye? Because that's horrifying. Eager for your company, it walks right up to you, allowing you to grab it. Do we have the calmed cactuar? Mamesia's beloved pets have regained its composure thanks to a well-timed fan gust. Yeah, apparently. It's in our pocket. Do we have a cactuar minion? Like, have we ever gotten one? Oh, we do! Cactuar cutting. Summon your cactuar cutting minion. Take care not to suffer 1,000 points of damage to your heart. Hab, loneliest zombie in the realm, is certain that this cactuar cutting was taken from his trusty companion, Sebotendric. Or if not, then most positively Sabotendred. What he does not know is that it is, in fact, from the oft-forgotten Sabotendale. I have no idea what this is talking about. But, you know what? While we're here... I mean, I know Hab. He's in South Thanalan, near where you mine the mithril. Okay. Uchi... Washoy. Elish's smiles always look horrifying to me. Are Are you typing it out every time instead of just up arrowing it? Oh. Oh, yeah, I was. I wonder if Gigaruju has... Gigaruju. I wonder if he has anything to say during this. No. No, absolutely. Absolutely he does not. Instead, he's still Gigaruju, which is to say, an absolute rat bastard. I only pray we manage to find them all. You've done such a great job bringing my dearies back safe and sound. Welcome back. I don't suppose you found any cactuars? We found 2 of them. And that brings us to 7. Excellent. We're done. And now that that's over with, I think I'll grab myself a drink and find a nice vantage point, preferably somewhere in the shade. Oh, take me with you. I've been dying for a drink. At last, the crisis is well and truly averted. Now I can return my focus to what matters most, ensuring a spectacular time is had by all. Seeing as Herr Magus still needs a status report, could I ask you to see to that? With those pesky cactuars back under control, it is time I liven things up around here. Vodafone, I don't think you specifically need to liven things up, my friend. And now you can find Obiano and Mamasia over here. A refreshing breeze, a clear view of the cactuars. Yes, I think this area will do nicely. What a relief that my pets have returned. Isn't that right? Cactania? Why couldn't you have a normal person pet?
Yeah.
Welcome back, Elish. It seems you had the cactuar crisis well in hand. You've done your part to keep the peace, and for that, I thank you. Now, what's this here? What's this I hear about a malicious aura? Efficacy of the Uchiwa aside, I'd rather like to get to the bottom of this, lest we suffer the same problem next year. I just wanted to report that the pet cactuars are resting safely away from the main festivities. I asked another chaperone to keep an eye on them. I cannot apologize enough for the trouble I caused. Yes, well, I am glad to have this matter settled quietly. My lovely ladies were quite frightened. That being said, speaking as one who has seen his share of dancers, your pets have star potential, my dear Mamasia. Truly? Perhaps I should have them formally trained. You're not seriously going to encourage that behavior, are you? Lest you forget, it was pure coincidence that we found a peaceable solution through the use of our Uchiwa. Were something like this to happen again, that luck may not hold. Surely you don't mean... I've learned my lesson, I swear it. As soon as we're home, I'll ensure they're trained to stay at my side at all times. That's all I ask. Incidentally, did you notice anything that might have served as catalyst to their cavorting? No, I'm afraid not. I was away at the time, you see. I thought it quite strange myself. One moment they were downing their wine like sailors, and the next it was as though they were possessed by some manner of wicked spirit. This motherfucker. They were drinking wine, my lord. And what a fine vintage it was! I was delighted to be in like-minded company. Oh, the great conversation we could have had, if only they could speak. Mamasia, I can't believe I'm asking this, But is wine safe for cactuars? How should I know? I've only ever given them the finest spring water from the mountains of Coerthis myself. So they were just drunk. Ah, they barely had a cupful each. And besides, it's not like I poured the stuff down their throats, did I? We need to design bottled water from Coerthis now? Hell yeah. Alright, look. Perhaps sharing a bottle wasn't the best of ideas, but how was I to know they couldn't hold their drink? Personally, I'm just glad the mystery's been put to rest. And seeing as Mimesia's learned her lesson, I dare say we won't be seeing a repeat of this incident. Well, just in case someone else gives wine to some other cactuars, I'll be sure to let the chaperone team know to reach for an uchiwa rather than a weapon. That would be much appreciated, Hobiano. Now, let us return to the festival. The Adventurers Guild won't promote itself, you know. As for you, Elish, on behalf of the entire chaperone team, I thank you. Enjoy the remainder of the event and don't be a stranger, alright? Like, if any of them were in the Adventurers Guild Hall, it would be really cool. But unfortunately, it's just like generic NPCs you'll never see outside of A Realm Reborn. We used the fan to drive away evil spirits on the cactuars, who, as it turns out, were drunk off their asses on spirit, the wines. That's genuinely very funny, Waffles, yeah. There's another instance. I think it's, oh, man. The other one. Oh, wait. Is this boat guy? Guy who does the fishing boats. Ocean fishing boats. Spirited Away. Spirited Away does another one, I think. No, not Spirited Away. My Neighbor Totoro? I think it's My Neighbor Totoro. They do another one where it's like, in order to chase away the bad spirits, you need to laugh and have a good time. And that's because then you'll be in good spirits. And I always thought that was very clever. Looking for his tiny shark buddy! Oh my god. I don't have the tiny shark still. I need to get some ocean fishing stuff, I think, still. Although I did actually have... Ooh!
Tower time.
So... Fine. Alright, Susie. We gotta get to the top of the, Nimble Warrior course. The top? No way. We'll see. I believe in us. See how easy this is? Oh, what an incredibly easy obstacle course it is. I'm sure I will have no problems whatsoever. Did they despawn? I'm in hell. Did they despawn my cactuar? What's interesting, Waffles? Oh! Wait, no. He's right here. Hold on. Where was he earlier? You abandoning me, dude? I guess you could do this one. If you did the Namazu beast tribes, there would be Namazus over by the squatting guys, fanning them, and another Namazu admiring the carpentry for the obstacle course. Oh, dang waffles, yeah. I just absolutely have missed it. The only allied society that I have done all the way to completion was the boys. The Castellum Villadna gatekeepers, and that was because I wanted the griffin. No! Damn it. Can you cheese this as blue, actually? Hold on. Load. Did I have loom? I do have loom on here. Hold on. No, if you try to do loom. Oh, yes! Oh, hell yeah. I love cheating. No! Okay, you can't cheat. Ah, damn. Hold on. I'll be back. Can't believe I didn't finish the Namazu one for horse. Does the Namazu one have horse? It just has that horrible carriage thing, right? Just use the jump platform? No, I refuse. Absolutely not. I am going to try and cheese this however I can. Also, you've seen me with jump puzzles. Because I hate the catfish. Okay. No! Oh wait, shit, hell yeah. Okay. No! Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean invalid target? No! Okay, we can't use loom up here. Ah! Curses. Okay. We'll jump like a normal person or whatever. Now, come on now. There's also a Heavenwards NPC at the base of the tower. Oh, is there? A Manalane! Oh my god, it's a Manalane, Onawa, and Sicard. Close my arse, he was bloody malms away. Oh, that's so cute! Thank you, Waffles. Hot damn. Very cute. No! Okay. Oh, god damn it. Oh! Oh! Thank you. So glad I saw Amana Lane. Oh wait, Uchi wa Shoi. Oh wait, let's get out of the way, so that way people don't worry about their hitboxes. Not gonna lie, this does really just feel like there's gonna be a mod out there that turns this just into like a normal fan, right? And like have a bunch of people fan like a specific individual in the middle. Ishgardian click at the bottom of the wall, of course. Now, come on now. A giant feathered fan, exactly. Animal Crossing hitting each other with nets. Yeah, fair enough. Alright. I've gotten decently far on this in the past. I don't remember if I've gotten to the tip top. I don't think so. Can I cheese this? No, it will not let me. Oh, damn. Okay. Sorry, this is just fully me. This is just fully me doing a jump puzzle! Bastard. What if we turned it into a giant rolled up newspaper? Hilarious. 10 out of 10. No! Gosh dang it. Listen, Loom is gonna be useful for something one day, you'll see. Someone logged out on top of the tower coordinates so they'll be able to just fly to the top on their mount when the event spawned. That's actually ingenious, Wirebone. Nice. Just teleport back up? What do you mean? Why would I teleport back up when I can run the course? Also, you know I freaking finished this a billion years, or could do that. Well, no, I was gonna say finish it a billion years ago, but that's not true. That's also not entirely untrue. Hold on. Fucking hell's bells! But no, I am going to come up each time, otherwise it's not a victory I've earned. You get it. Please! Loom! My friend! My enemy! Also, you could do a bit of tech with this in the same way that they used to with Kugane Tower. Come on! With Kugane Tower, where you just do explosion to end yourself, and then somebody who's better at jump puzzles reses you up the tower. Now the problem is I have no friends among you snakes, so if I asked you guys to do it, you would just betray me, so, you know. Who's the master of jump puzzles here? Soha is quite good, actually. On it, unlocking Blue Nage right now, for me. Yeah. Oh, the wedding ring! Did all three of us absolutely scuff that jump? Incredible. No, you bastard! Gah! Listen. If I'm going to earn my way at the top of the tower, I fucking hate this game. If I'm gonna earn my way at the top of the tower, I have to do it legitimately. Smile. No! Ah! Alright, fine. Maybe Loom is bad. Maybe Loom is not the hot tech we needed. I need to do it legitimately. I need to earn my way to the top. I will not use the boy who is the shortcut boy. I will just get there legitimately. Fuck. Loom, you traitor. It's the hitbox of the other, like, platforms. Hey, Sappies. You having a good time, having a good time. Okay. I swear to... Oh, Loom, my beloved. Yeah, I know I could just run past it. Yeah, I know that running past it is fine. But literally, when else can you use Loom? It's literally one of the worst, like, dash-ins that exist in this entire bloody game. I thought I would find the one, like, use case scenario where it was possibly good. But I haven't. It's garbage and bad, actually. I fucking hate video games. It's fine. You have no hope on controller? Fair. Legitimately, he says he doesn't do the jumping part. The jumping part is hard. Okay. Who's up there? Soju! Okay. Here's the first division. Because, like, I feel like I have made it up this way before. But I genuinely have never taken a G pose of me at the top. So it might as well have never happened, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Bombs? Ain't ever heard of a bomb. Thank you. It was your magic spell that got me here. The last hour of stream is just Elish falling over and over again. Listen. This is what happened last year, actually. Which is a problem. But also... Is it? Okay. I'll tell you what. We're just gonna let ads run. And after ads, if we're still here... Oh, I have definitely never made it to the top of this fucking tower before. Oh, I just had a flashback of this exact part. Oh, I have never fucking made it to the top of this goddamn tower. If we're still here after ad break, you know, we'll go do something else. I fucking hate... I'm having a good time! Why do I do this every year? I'm not good at jump puzzles. The jump puzzle in the gold saucer, that also defeats me. And that jump puzzle, I feel like we can all agree, is not harder than this jump puzzle. I'm in hell. It's fine, actually. Actually, it's fine. So incredibly fine is the interesting thing about this. The interesting thing about this, totally fine. It's totally fine. The interesting thing about this is that it is fine. It is so incredibly good and normal. Normal and good is the thing, actually. Where the... Okay. Fine. Fine, sure. You've never completed Leap of Faith, so I can't pay you to get on the tower. The best you can do is get rezzed halfway up Kugane Tower. I mean, I'll, you know, take myself out, so. Do you want some steak? I'm making some in-game right now. Delicious. Thank you, Southeast. Honestly, Elish is a gamer for doing this on controller. Okay, so. Alright, wise guy. Fucking truly. How are you supposed to do that jump? Are you supposed to do the jump from the tip top? No, you're just supposed to do it. Hell. Truly hellish. Okay, this is a long jump. Fine. This is also a long jump. I'm gonna pop sprint. You should never pop sprint when you're doing these jumps. I am having a good time! Having a good time! Cool. Love that for me. I've literally never made it to the tip top. I don't know why I am doing this again now. This is a little jump. More than that. A little more big than that. This is the long jump. This is the little jump. We are all having a great time. All of us, equally. No one is having a bad time. I'm fine. Okay, this is a long jump. This is a long jump. Okay, so the problem is that I'm hitting the wall. Because I'm trying to hedge my bet and not overshoot it. I need to not hit the wall. Because hitting the wall is making me lose forward momentum. Fantastic. Get rid of sprint because I only wanted it for that one part. I'm in hell. Oh wait, am I supposed to be in hell? Interesting. Fascinating. My hands are hot and sweaty. My breathing is bad. No. Surely not. Surely not bomb ways. I have such a bad relationship with bombs in general. Surely not bomb ways. Surely not bomb ways. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I sit here now. We're done. We're done. We're out. It's been nice knowing you all. I live here. Oh god. Hellish Vollmeist, how dare you, Sathies. Do you know how hard it is for you to get on, like, the next pillar next to the Aetheryte sometimes? Yes, you used to be a diamond-ranked Overwatch player. No, you don't know how to aim. Fair enough. Okay. And only salvation found, and the only salvation found at the top was a wooden cage. Well, yeah, I mean, like, we have to go farther up, right? That's the problem. The problem is that we cannot simply enjoy the fruits of our labor. We cannot simply stay here. Our hubris is that we must continue, is that we must forge onwards, which will, of course, invariably have us fall off the entire bloody thing. Hate this game. It's not even the game's fault. The game is fine, actually. Actually, the game is fine. The problem, you see... This has to be a long jump. Is me. I am the problem. No. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Oh god, okay. Oh god, okay. Wait, what? Is that not a real... What? Okay, it is real. People were just overshooting it. Or undershooting it. Just saw people glitching through it, and I was like, devastated. Okay, where am I going from here? I've never been this high before. I don't know what's happening. Please, Speedo boy, tell me the way. Okay, perfect. Yep, This has to be a long jump. Surely this is a long jump. It is a long jump. Okay, fantastic. Is this a long jump as well, then? Okay, sure, fine. This has to be a short jump. I'm in hell. Nope, I'm fine. I've never dealt with the consequences of my actions before. Oh, I'm in hell. Okay, fine. I have to deal with the consequences of my actions right now. Chocobo? I absolutely did not see what was going on. So if there is a Chocobo who is doing it much faster than me, hell yeah, King. Keep it up. Nope. I hate it. Having a good time! Having a good time! Oh god. I think we have to call it here. I think I have to understand my mortal limitations. It was a good run, exactly. Oh, someone's companion. Gotcha. Okay. Jump puzzles in this game give you extreme anxiety. I will be honest with you, Waffles. I am right there with you. Like, my hands... You don't need to know this. My hands are so incredibly sweaty right now. Small jump. I'm in hell. Jump puzzles in this game make you so mad. Like, there's a logic to them. Like, that's the thing, is that, like, a part of the reason why I always get filled with so much hubris about jump puzzles in this game is there's a logic. The logic is reasonable and fair. It makes sense. There's a logic. I'm just stupid. Fuck you. I'm in hell. It does not feel conducive to the controls. The platforms make no sense. The boundaries are all over the place. I mean, like, I think they are playing with the fact that the boundaries are not where you expect them to be sometimes, right? Because, like, okay, so basically, if you hit F1 on yourself, you see your hitbox. So obviously, if your hitbox is on it, but you're not, that's where you get the situation where it looks like characters are floating sometimes, right? Because the boundaries of my hitbox, when I hit F1, are showing that my hitbox is still on this, right? And so that's a part of, like, how you can manipulate the jump a little bit. And then, obviously, long jump is you're moving, and then short jump is, like, from relatively standing still position. So there are, like, little... There are little ways you can do it, but yeah. The game's engine was, in fact, not built for this. Yeah, but I mean, come on. You just gotta break your brain a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's no different than what you do for, like, law school. In law school, you reconfigure the way that your brain works. And in jump puzzles, you reconfigure the way your brain works. It's easy, actually. Actually, have you considered that it's easy? Have you considered that actually it's incredibly easy? And that your brain is just bad? I'm in hell. It's easy, I say. Making the same mistake on the same jump for the 15th time. All right, and that's gonna do it for us, folks. We're gonna go on a quick break. Wait, no, we already did the ad break. Okay, you guys want to do normals? Thanks for the steak. If there is anybody else who's looking for normals, do let me know, because I will be doing that to, I guess, finish out the shirt and accessories? But yeah. Let me see if they just let you log in. We're allowed to pray, right? The only reason they put jump puzzles in the first place, circa Stormblood with Kugane Tower, was because people kept demanding for them to be added. Then they had to dial back the difficulty of future jump puzzles because people with severe fear of heights navigating narrow spaces would not stop complaining about said jump puzzles. Oh, wow, that's rough. Mesphia, when you say, like, normal raids, what do you mean by that? I'm in hell. I'm coming over here. This place is way nicer. And also has curry plate that you can otherwise not get. Unless you spend real world money. Why do I know this? Because I was trying to do a Cafe LeBlanc style thing in my old FC room. And then I found out that I couldn't put curry down with coffee, so yeah. Normal like roulette or normal like Arcadion? Oh, sorry, I meant normal like Arcadion. Yeah, my bad. They let you log in, you are in queue. Hell yeah. Can you get a... I obviously have not done anything resembling merchandise, but a I am in hell mug with a deeply depressed Elish on it, hilarious. 10 out of 10. Obviously, the fireworks that they set off over there were in part how people did the Super Sentai poses, remember? I don't know if I was here for this part, the bombs. In fact, that was actually the first time I had ever heard that the MOONFIRE FAIRE was actually about hunting bombs in the past, so yeah. Super Sentai was very fun for group posing. Hell yeah. You want an Elish mug that says, "I'm not afraid" with hollow ground buff running? I mean, you know. My one fear is hollowed ground on cooldown. I do conceptually like Lenosha and like the story beats that they were going for originally, where there was a little bit of that like eldritch horror, where the Sahagin were like kidnapping you and slowly turning you into an Innsmouther. No fear, Hollow Ground goes on cooldown. One fear, exactly. Can't believe I'm getting beat in the head with a fan. They also have a footstool here for Lalafex. Smile. You can't hold a paracel here? Oh, interesting. Can you not? You cannot use personal effects in this area. If you're wearing glasses, not real, then I guess this is the place that takes you out. Yo! No UV protection allowed. You must sizzle in the sun. Yeah, oh, I did change my paladin outfit, actually. Oh, no. Hold on. I'll be right back. You wanted to be the beach party group? Okay. I'll just change my portrait then. You can only sizzle in Dragonfire and die in honor. It's how you get to the Hall of Halone. Fashion accessories use the same data slot as being mounted. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Sathi's, your beach clothes is not an entire suit. Oh, beach outfits are on healer. Gotcha. It is interesting that fashion accessories use the same data slot as being mounted. I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. God, I desperately need there to be just a set of pure white wings. I do not think we are going to get it. I think Valley Garmonda is going to be the closest that we will get. But who knows what the post Dawntrail MSQ is going to look like, right? It's a coat? Beach coat. I unironically used to live like maybe 5 minutes away from the ocean. And so what I would do is I would go after like speech and debate tournaments to the beach. I would walk down. And so I would be like in a 3-piece suit at the beach, just like taking in the waves. So, you know. It was a weird limitation the devs complained about when they first added the fashion accessory system. Really, Waffles? Yeah, I've never heard of that before. That's crazy. All right, boys. I'm taking us through M1S. It's Savage now. Get ready. Sathi's, I would not be able to do M1S. I still don't remember boy or doy, so you know. I think literally everyone here has a better understanding of M1S than I do, yeah. Although, in the interest of fairness, I did a little bit of EX1 again yesterday, and my ability to forget literally every single mechanic I had seen in there before was incredible. So yeah. Your brain is Swiss cheese, Mesphia. I believe in you. You got it. I think my code tank is going to be chill. I don't think so. New week, new M1S, fresh prog. I'm going in blind, folks.
I hope you're ready to be ripped to shreds.
Our challenger's first opponent, Black Cat. Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
I sharpened these just for you.
Man, I have a vague memory of this place.
Beautifully dodged!
Can you dodge this, I wonder?
What was the mechanic that they, like, took out of, Oh, wait, that's the mechanic that they modify for Savage, of course. That's where you do the bait.
Try this!
Okay.
These claws rendle!
Here it comes, Black Cat's lithe and lethal maneuver.
Switch every time. Bye, so. Did the announcer's voice actor sound really familiar? Pretty sure he voiced another character. I'm wondering, could he have been the Teleji Adeleji voice actor?
Going up!
But I do see what you're saying, Waffles, about, like, sounding familiar. Can you arm's length this?
I'll gut you like a cod!
Okay. What's the chances of this place being totally safe and good, you think? Oh, it's alright. Could be worse, could be better. Oh! Nice! Ah, I see. The problem is that we have 3 Vipers on the team.
You're mincemeat!
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark. Amazing! The challenger saw straight through it!
These claws rendle!
Okay. Switch, switch. Stay.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
To me, echo of my soul!
They're back on their feet! What grit?
Oh, we saw a preview of this, didn't we? With the, like, quarantine and isolate mechanics.
To me, echo of my soul!
You think this is going to be a safe spot? Feels pretty good. Oh, except for that first swing, huh?
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Woo!
It's all over. Until next time.
Well, I'm not getting its showtime, but maybe I can get the shirt. But yeah, Waffles, not sure. I presume... Like, I do get what you mean about sounds familiar. It's also definitely not the voice I would have expected from, like, 10-gallon hat and that sort of attitude, right? But, yeah. All of the other voice actors for Dawntrail, posted something about it. Has anyone sort of claimed ownership over the announcer voice? I should give it to the co-tank. Cool. Wonder if somebody just, like, got up from their desk the second it cleared. Yeah, it's a pretty common strategy, right? To, like, run out the timer to see if anybody else will have to go because of time constraints. I mean, listen, hey, you know what? If you need the orchestrion role that bad, who am I to tell you no? Like, don't be a dick. Well, I mean, you know. I had a conversation about this the other day. Like, well, I say the other day. This was a long time ago. Those are some neat accessories I haven't voted on. Well, I haven't voted on the accessories because I might need one of them for the hollow armor. If I don't get the hollow armor. Not gonna roll on them either way, Sathis. How else can I steal them from you in my sweaty, cold grip? But yeah. Of like how, because like there was a conversation a long time ago about like how much gil would you need to make in 14 to be able to live off of RMT. And I do think that's fascinating. You don't need them yet. You can bide your time. Fair enough. And how like it was actually like a significant amount obviously in the US, but for other countries around the world, right, where the currency is maybe not quite so robust, that's not the case. I do remember thinking that was so wacky wild. I mean, I guess I will pass on one of them. Yeah, okay. So no one is waiting for me. No one is waiting for me. Sappies. I did roll an itty bitty 29 though. So I don't think I'm getting it. But yeah. You rolled a 1 on pants if that makes you feel better. I've got great news, Sathis. You are more likely to get pants than me. Do you think... Well, I mean, like, obviously for M2, now that I think about it. I was about to ask, do you think there are farm parties? But, for orchestrion roles. But yeah. Please give me the shirt. Did not get the shirt. Did get an accessory. Wow, 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 wow. Incredible. You also rolled an 83 on the music. That's worth 500k gil. Nice. 500k is not nearly the amount that I was expecting for the hassle, but, you know, fair enough. People good? If anybody needs a break for any reason, do not sweat it. Perfect. I do catch myself at moments going, was the game this beautiful before? I feel like it was a pretty game in the past, but also... I did have to warm up to the graphics of Final Fantasy XIV. Here we go!
Honeybee Lovely Show has begun.
I do hate that he calls it the
Let's put
Honeybee
on a
Lovely
lovely
Show.
for the audience.
I mean, like, it is, but also.
Submit to your lovely queen.
Beautifully dodged. A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark.
What was that
Hope you're
quote
ready
from
for me
Model
to steal your
Employee?
heart.
I want to be
Now to
addictive.
savor the sweet sting of Honeybee's charms. Oh, she's definitely feeling your love. Can the challenger resist the irresistible? I know I can't.
Ooh, boy.
Alas, her charms were not to be denied.
No! Ja!
I'll make you mine.
God. I do remember a friend of mine was saying how much they were trying to
Is
do
everyone having a good time?
the least damage possible for M2S. How that would be like a mark of pride for them. Which is very funny.
A little taste to make it interesting.
Here comes her fearsome venom strike!
No hard feelings if I kill you?
Oh, shoot.
What? Oh, you're kidding me. It didn't work? B is for brilliant.
What's this? Honeybee has changed
Oh, I've
her
actually
routine.
never looked at these guys before. They're actually kind of cute. Oh, wait, hold on.
Ooh, what a delightful battle this is.
Oh boy! I don't feel like I'm positioning Honeybee correctly, but that's
We're
fine.
just getting started. Who's my obedient little bee?
Huh? Yeah, okay. No, I'm gonna wall, yeah.
The Honeybee Lovely Show has begun.
Let's put on a lovely show for the audience. Submit to your lovely queen.
Beautifully dodged.
Hope you're ready for me to steal your heart.
This is us balancing heart
Now to
mechanics.
savor the sweet sting of Honeybee's charms. Oh, she's definitely feeling your love. Can the challenger resist the irresistible? I know I can't.
Shit. No! Fuck! Pardon my language. Huh? Came out of it relatively
I'll make you
unscathed.
mine.
Thank you so much for the raid, Yopo! I'm terribly sorry. We are getting beaten up by a southern country belle who also is a bee. You get it. These things happen.
Alas, her charms were not to be denied.
Is everyone having a good time?
Thank you so much for the shout out, Mesfia. I hope the finals is treating you well, Yopo.
A little taste and make it interesting.
We are, in fact, mid-raid, unfortunately. Ooh, okay.
Here comes her fearsome venom strike!
No hard feelings if I kill you?
We've already wiped once, which was a little unfortunate, but it's how on content goes sometimes. You get it?
What? Oh, you're kidding me. It didn't work? B is for brilliant.
What's this? Honeybee has changed her routine.
I'm going to prioritize running around in a circle, and if people do not like that, it's unfortunate for them. Because I do not want to get hit. Especially after how things went last time.
Ooh, what a delightful battle this is. We're just getting started.
See how this goes this time around,
Who's
huh?
my obedient little bee?
I'm gonna try and... Oh, okay. I'll take this one. Okay, you'll take this one. Okay, I just won't take any of them. It's fine. Absolutely fuck off, honeybee. Pardon my language. I need to keep Susie alive.
Your support means the world to me, everyone.
Let's try and keep him up. Oh, bud, you are absolutely going to die, and there's nothing I can do to help you there.
B is for bait you to a bloody pulp.
Yeah? Oh, fuck, this is bad. Okay, we've got a little bit of time to stabilize.
What a clash! Neither side is willing to yield.
You are absolutely in, Restarter. Got no mitts here.
What power! Looks like someone isn't holding back.
I knew. Is this warrior playing PvP? What a rough time!
We're just getting started.
Oh man. That was unfortunate. I'm sorry. I know sometimes it just happens, but that's... woofa doofa. Oh. You know what? I've learned from last time. I'm not taking any of these. No, come on. Okay. Woo!
It's all
Luckily, the orchestrion roll didn't drop this time, so I can expect to get something faster, maybe. It's definitely not going to be that top, though. Does it even matter at this point? I guess not. I got head, I got feet. So I guess... hands? Or pants? Alt classes are glam, gotcha. And I do appreciate the Yopo raid again, thank you. Wow, Final Fantasy! Yeah, unfortunately. We'll catch you, Yopo. Thanks for popping in, friend. I need to go drop off some materia, Smile. Yeah. So you want it in? Not so. Sorry, youth. Alright. Let's just finish it out, and then we will be done for the day. An off-tank? What a treat for me! And it's our favorite, Brute Bomber. I do want to meld a set with spell speed and with piety really bad now. And I think a part of the problem is obviously that like the crafted gear was obviously relatively hard to make. I'm operating under the assumption, especially because of the time crunch. So I kind of don't want to sully it with my really insane build. But yeah. You are so bad at this one. It's okay, Mesphia. Don't you love bombs, Demise? Listen, Sathis, I love bombs that I can predict, yes. I love... Okay, Restarter, I just... Spell speed, piety. I'm just saying. Do it for Capri, absolutely, for no one other than myself. Because, like, the thing is that, like... I don't know. I just do really like casting to always have uptime. So, like, spell speed and then piety for that, like... Okay, also, it's like, it's RP, right? Because Paladin's pious. You are once again for the third time so sorry about the assassinations. You promise you're decent at this game. No worries, Sathis. I do have chat closed because I am getting arguably clean footage, theoretically. We'll see what it actually looks like at the end. But as far as I'm concerned, Sathis, you're golden, yeah. I have to dedicate it to Capri. She's in the ER right now? Oh my god, Wirebone. Absolutely, I'll dedicate it to them. Oh my god. If I was anybody else, you'd blacklist me. Restarter, I will not have spell speed and piety inside of our thing.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring!
Youth and I have to fight for dominance, which Youth will win. Yupin is categorically a better tank than I. But also...
Even I felt that one! Oh! But the challenger's still standing!
I will warn you, you're gonna want to heal Yupin. Oh, that's right.
Die!
Shit. Absolutely just got hit by that. Right. Oh, that's a free vuln stack for me, which should mean that I'm doing more damage.
Die!
That's what I've been told.
You should know that I have a short fuse. Die!
Long fuse.
Don't mind me, throat's a bit parched.
Someone and I was chatting the other day about how not having him pour the energy drink directly into his like chest mount was such a missed opportunity.
Tin can.
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
No more distractions.
And now he doubles it up, right? Which is fine.
Beautifully dodged!
Brute Bomber is literally Bakul Jaja.
Die!
Uses underhanded techniques and still gets to compete because he says so. That's so funny, JR. Yeah, absolutely.
I can't lose. I won't. Die!
Got no mitts for you here. Godspeed, friends. Ah! That is unironically, I like constantly am trying to retch aggro away from Brute Bomber without resorting to provoke. Because if you're provoking, you're just a coward. Or you're in an alliance raid. Because in an alliance raid, you cannot communicate. But you get it. Okay, corners are fine. Or this corner is fine. Doing his big breather.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Do we have a caster who can res? No. See, here's the thing. In my secret heart of hearts, I would be like, now's the time for me to take out Euphine and win! But the problem is Euphine's playing a warrior. Ain't no way Euphine will, run out of health before I do. Oh!
It's all over. Until
Give me this chest, please. Or this one. I will take either. I don't actually care that much. I do not need it terribly bad, but I need it somewhat. Did you not need any of the bits or bobs? Yo! I'm done with chest. It's nice to leave the hitbox at the edge of the arena, yeah. Thanks, Restarter. What an incredible friend. Marin! Did you want in for M4? I will warn you, we do have both healers, unfortunately. So unless we can get all 8. Yo! My boy about to paint up a storm! Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, we only need one. Could you imagine if we didn't insta-Q? Wicked thunder. We didn't insta-Q. What? Hello? DPS? Crafted gear is better than normals. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, sure. If Bo is interested. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just pop in. You were saying, wow, nothing bad has happened in M3, and then all our healers died. Listen. It's okay. Sometimes these things happen. No response? Okay. I mean, weirdly enough, waiting for 1 DPS is apparently impossible. Is she actually in the ER, Wirebone? Because that's rough. Oh no! I hope they're okay. Christ. That's rough. She's in the waiting room posting baby Mamuljas. Hell yeah. Honestly, baby Mamulja makes me feel better. This is so funny. I guess a single DPS would be like, there's no way that I'm going to get into M4 by myself, and also, what is the likelihood of me waiting until Friday to go for it? So, you know. I know I'm waiting too long to do, thank you, Solitary DPS. I know I'm waiting too long to do these, but, like, I don't want to do them on Tuesday. Although, maybe I should.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
There is no limit to Electrope's potential. Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Switch.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Switch. Stay. Switch.
Take this!
I would love to passage of arms y'all right now, but I'm not going to do that because I'm desperately trying to take aggro from you. I don't think I'll be able to do it, but I'm trying.
She's great wings. Ha! A wickedly divine.
I don't know what. Okay, this is fine. Wrath of Zeus is just a raid wide. You! I saw you give me that.
How's this?
Wrath of Zeus is raid wide again. Oh, you ran into the groove! If I don't take it by my own two hands, I haven't earned it!
I'll erase you.
Switch. Stay. Switch. 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 Stay. Switch. Switch.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Okay, I will Passage of Arms this. Oh, you need to be still to be there. It's a multi-hit. Oopsie poopsie. Wing. What?
Be gone.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Witch Hunt. Oh no, not this one. Please. Ain't no way. Oh, what? Oh, that's right.
I cannot! I must not lose!
I'll just go ahead and Passage of Arms because I have aggro. Irrefutably have aggro in this moment. Nothing can possibly challenge that. Let me just go ahead and leave Passage of Arms up for this whole time. With my incredible possession of aggro. No! You have to provoke at the last minute!
It's all over.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for letting me get my loot for this week. I will catch you guys all next week. Thank you so much. It's been real, it's been fun, and it has been, in fact, real fun. 97 on those gauntlets. As good as mine, baby. Alright. I'll catch you dweebs later. Boy! Oh, actually, hold on. We gotta find somebody. We gotta find somebody to raid, hey? Goodbye! Yeah, we'll try and get into a more conducive schedule. Probably do the, like, grinding and farming Tuesday after the reset. So that way it can actually be a little bit more rewarding for people. But yeah, I'm gonna go send y'all over to Hurricane Sheila. They're a good friend. You know the drill. I'll catch you dweebs. Bye! On what the heck, Ender friend? Thank you so much for being here at the end. We'll catch ya. Got 9 ads. Aww. Well, thank you for sitting through them. They give me money. Harder than Savage. You win for a starter! We're not banning you, JR, but I will tell you what. Just between you and me, we had a lot of fun, apparently, with Comeback Kid, so... Goodbye!